The number of refugees fleeing the civil war in Syria could reach 3 million by the end of this year, according to the United Nations Refugee Agency. The warning came as extraordinary footage from the town of Daraa, close to the capital Damascus, emerged. It was shot by cameras placed on top of Syrian government tanks as they bombard rebel positions. Porrick O'Brien reports.
Welcome to Daraa. What Croydon is to London, Daraa is to Damascus, about 10 miles to the south. Its population used to be about the same as a city like Bath. Daraa, it means the place of houses or homes. This footage comes from a news agency focused on Russia. Its team are embedded with the Syrian army. We tried to contact them today. The agency's origins aren't clear. Its editorial bent is.
As I stated previously, the tank is very good. The firepower and maneuverability are excellent.
At one point, the reporter interviews the commander about his Russian tank. It starts off as a sort of tank Top Gear, but becomes something else.
Syria will remain a country for all of its citizens, no matter how much foreign mercenaries will attempt to disrupt them.
Daraa was one of the first areas to revolt against the regime. For 2 years now, it has been bombarded. Last summer, one of the worst atrocities of the conflict happened here. So, where is everyone now? Part of the exodus over the borders, probably. Today, the UN said that by the end of this year, the level of Syrian refugees could triple.
In the countries around, in December, we had 3,000 refugees as an average per day. In January, we had 5,000. In February, we had 8,000. So this shows you the staggering escalation that we are witnessing.
The tanks are shooting at snipers. The snipers are probably members of one of 2 brigades of Islamist militants left in the city. The footage intercuts other film which shows an attack on a tank from both sides. An RPG is fired at the tank in front. The turret is blown off. The second tank returns fire. This is the first time we've seen this war up close from the inside of a turret of a Syrian tank. At points it feels almost like a video game. Not for Zahir Shahab. He's now a student in the UK, but he grew up here. His mother and brother died here last year during a rocket attack. We showed him the footage. He used to work in a pharmacy on this street. He describes it for us.
It was a main street in Daraa, one of the main streets there. It was full of life. Different kind of shops, food, pharmacies, some services. But what was really recognized there, in that area, there's a nursery, and how parents used to bring their kids in the morning.
Daraa is a desolate urban battleground now. Daraa is not a place of homes or nurseries anymore.
And the Foreign Secretary, William Hague, has confirmed tonight that a British man who has not yet been named is likely to have been killed, along with 6 other foreign construction workers held by Islamist militants in Nigeria. The men were seized last month in a raid on a housing compound in northern Nigeria by the al-Qaeda-linked group Ansaru. Mr. Hague condemned the killing as cold-blooded murder. The group claimed they had been killed because of a rescue attempt by British and Nigerian forces. But the Italian Foreign Ministry said today there was never any military attempt to rescue the hostages by any government. The Foreign Secretary is due to make a statement within the next few minutes about that. If it happens before the end of this programme, we will bring it to you.